Hey guys, and welcome back to the fighting fantasy novel, The Warlock of Firetop Mountain. So far we've got Bold Marigold, who is the character I'm playing. Bold being because he's so courageous, not because he has no hair. He likes to state that when seeing people generally, if he gets the chance. So basically, he's gone into the mountain in hunt of this warlock, and we are basically searching through. We went west at the junction, and then we carried on, and then we've gone north, and we have been looking through different rooms, and we've killed a snake, we've killed a few goblins, we've collected a magical book of fire breathing, and now we are going on to the next stage. So let's crack into it. So turn to 42. You eventually arrive at the end of the passage. At a three-way junction, you may turn either to the west, turn to 257, or to the east. Well, we may as well carry on with the west, because we're going west already, so let's go west. So I'm going to mark a junction like this, and we are going west. Okay. The passageway runs straight for several meters, and then ends at a wooden door. You listen at the door and hear angry shouting coming from within. Will you investigate? Yes, let's investigate. 168. You open the door to a large room. A large chair behind a solid-looking table suggests to you that someone or something of rank uses this room. A chest in the center catches your eye. In a corner of the room stands a man-sized creature with a warty face, standing over a smaller creature of similar race. With the whip in his hand, the orc chieftain has been beating his servant, who is whimpering beneath him. Will you attack them? Spring at the chieftain in the hope that his servant will aid you? Leave the room and head back for the junction. Let's spring at the chieftain and see how it goes. So I've got a picture here. So as you can see, that is the chieftain whipping his servant. As you spring at the chieftain, his servant rises to his feet, picks up a hefty wooden stick and joins the melee. But to your disappointment, he attacks you. Ungrateful wretch! Seeing this, you may escape through the door down to the corridor, or continue the fight. If you choose to escape, you suffer normal escaping penalties. Alright, let's just continue the fight, shall we? 372. The battle commences. Okay, we've got some people here now. Alright, we've got chieftain and servant. So the chieftain has 7 skill and 6 stamina, and the servant has 5 skill and 3 stamina. So, see, as the servant sprung at me, I will attack him first and try and get him out of the way. So I will roll for their dice. So I have 8 skill and he has 5 skill. So I'm the blue dice, he's the black dice. Okay, so I get 9 and 8, so I get 17, and he gets 5, he gets 12. So I beat him, so I take 2 off, so he's left with 1 health. Right, that's nice. No match for me. Alright, and that's looking good as well. So 7 plus 8, so that's 15. And then he gets 6 plus 5, so he gets 11. So I beat him again. Boom. Okay, so I managed to kill the servant with 2 nice swishes of my sword. Finish him off. And then I move on to the chieftain. So the chieftain's a bit stronger this time. He's got skill 7, I've got skill 8, so I need to get some nicer numbers. So, okay. So I get 6, and he gets 6. Alright, so my stamina is better, so I beat him just by a fraction, 1 point difference. So that's him down to 4. Okay, so I've still got 15 stamina, so I should be alright in this battle. So I'll keep going. Alright, that looks good. Alright, so I get a fair amount more than him. So that again, bang, bang, knock him for 6. Take off 2. Alright, so this is the final one. Can I take out the chieftain? Is he going to fight back? Oh, okay, right. So he has 11 plus 7. Yeah, he kills me. Alright, so that goes down to 13. I'm on 13 stamina, so I take a blow from the captain. He is quite strong. Ooh, okay, so that's 10, and I get 5. Okay, I take another blow. Alright, this is not going so well. So I would be on 11 now. Right, I need to get back. I need to get back in this. Back in the game. Come on. Okay, that's better. Right. Yeah, I beat him. Alright. Cool, so that knocks him down to 0, and that kills the chieftain. Alright, nice. Okay, that was quite a few blows that I took. I think I took 2 major hits. Alright, so let's move on through. So let's see if there's any loot in here or anything. Okay, fight them one at a time. If you defeat them both, turn to 21. Alright, so I got them both. Nice. Okay. The green blood of the dead orcs smells foul as it seeps from their bodies. You step around the corpses and investigate the chest. It is a sturdy affair, made of strong oak and iron. It is firmly locked. You may try to smash the lock with your sword, or leave it alone and go through the open door. Okay, let's try and smash it with my sword. So that's 339. The lock was obviously inadequate. It flies off and lands on the floor several meters away. You lift up the heavy lid and your eyes widen as you see the gold sheen coming from within. A fair number of gold pieces are inside. In one corner lies a small black bottle with a tight glass stopper containing a liquid of some kind. Also in the chest, a silky black glove. But as you are admiring this treasure, you hear a soft click and wince in pain as a small dart shoots from into your stomach. Roll 1 die and subtract this number from your stamina to determine the effect of the poison from the dart. If you're still alive, turn to... Oh my god. Okay, so let's just read that again. So wince, roll 1 die and subtract this number. Okay, so 1 die of pain. So I'm going to use a black dart. So this is... So luckily I can't die from this, but it is going to... Come on, get something low. 1! Alright, 1. Well, that was fortunate. So that brings me down to 10. So I'm on 10 health. Alright, a lucky roll. 201. You sink to the floor. You pull the dart out and decide to bandage the wound. This gives some relief, but you still feel weak. You decide to take it easy and examine the contents of the chest. But if you wish, you may eat some provisions here. There are 25 gold pieces. Okay, that's right. There's 25 gold pieces. So we've got 26 gold pieces now. On the bottle shows it is a potion of invisibility, good for 1 dose. Okay, potion of invisibility, and the glove is a mystery. So it was a silk glove, wasn't it? You may put any or all of these items into your haversack and leave the room. Okay, so actually I think I will eat some provision now. Okay, so I'll eat a provision, which means I get 4 health back, and I can only do this 1 at a time as like a meal. So where are my provisions? So I had 10, that goes down to 9, and I get 4 health back, so that brings me up to 14. Okay. 293. Okay, you arrive back at the junction in the passage and walk straight on eastwards. Turn to 113. Okay, so I've gone that way. That's a dead end. Now I'm going eastwards. 113. You arrive at another junction in the passage. You may either go northwards or continue eastwards. Well, we'll carry on eastwards for now, shall we? So, or actually no, let's stay kind of on the western side. So north would be that way. So yeah, let's go north. 285. You see a well-used door. Oh, actually, let's write this in. You see a well-used door on the right-hand side, east side of the passageway. With your ear to the keyhole, you listen and hear a man screaming for help inside. Will you open the door? Yes. Okay, so let's just mark that down. So there is a door here. Right. 213. The door is locked. You may try to charge it down by rolling 2 dice. If the number rolled is equal to or less than your skill score, the door bursts open. Turn to 36. Okay, so 2 dice. If the number is less than skill. So I need to roll 2 dice and get less than 8. Less than 8, come on. 9. So that means I don't get to open the door. It's a bit of a pain, because I was quite looking forward to going through that door. But I just ran up, bang! Ow! My shoulder. Okay. If your number is greater than your skill score, the door remains locked. You lose 1 stamina point for bruising your shoulder, and you must progress up the passage. Oh my god. Right, so that's 1 less skill. So that goes down to 7. So I've just hurt my shoulder pretty bad there. Alright, so turn to 314. Hopefully no one saw that, because that was a bit embarrassing. Further up the passage, you see a door in the east wall. You listen hard, but can hear no sound. Do you want to open the door to investigate? If so, turn to 223. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Hopefully this one is not locked. Door is firmly locked. Oh my god. Right, you may try to force it open, or you may continue along the corridor. Alright, let's try and force it open. So I need to get lower than 7. Come on, I can do that. 6. Nice. Okay, so I get 6. Right, so that opens it. This time I'm a bit stronger. Turn to 53. Okay. You charge the door, hitting it squarely with your shoulder. Roll 2 dice. If the number rolled is equal to or less your skill, the door opens. Oh, well, we did that. 155. So we're going to do fairly short videos per sort of each sequence. So I'll get like through this next little bit and then we'll cut there. So the door splits along its length and you can wrench the timbers apart to let yourself in. A torch hangs from one wall, lighting up a small armory room stocked with swords, shields, helmets, daggers, breastplates, and the like. Nice. Alright, this is my kind of room. You examine the weaponry and find nothing appearing superior to your own sword. However, a circular iron shield with a gold-crested crescent at the centre catches your eye. You pick it up and feel its weight on your arm. If you wish to take this shield, it will aid you in the battles by helping to fend off wound damage inflicted by a creature on you. If in the future during a battle in which you are using this shield, a creature wounds you, you may throw 1 die. If you throw a 6, the creature inflicts only 1 point of damage instead of the normal 2. If for some reason the creature would normally only inflict 1 point of damage, then a successful 6 would mean that no damage is done. However, the shield is heavy and you will have to leave behind 1 item of equipment. Adjust your equipment list to be able to carry it. Okay, so at the moment we've got a normal shield, so we may as well get rid of the normal shield and take this new shield. So shield, and then I'll just add roll on hit minus 1 on 6 die. Okay. Cool. Alright, so we got our nice new shield. That's actually going to be pretty handy because every time we take damage, we can potentially get less damage taken on us. So, you now leave the room and continue up the corridor. Turn to 300. On the east wall of the passage you see another door, this time made of solid metal. Listening at the door you hear the sound of tortured screams coming from within. If you wish to try opening the door, turn to 200 and 102. Tortured screams. So right, we've just... Okay. 102. Let's just try and open it, I guess. The door is not locked and opens. The room in front of you seems to be a small torture chamber with various torture devices around the walls. In the centre of the room, 2 small hunchback creatures are having their fiendish way with a dwarf who is tied to a hook in the ceiling by his wrists. The 2 hunchbacks are poking and cutting him viciously with their swords. The dwarf lets out a final scream and falls silent. Eyes close. His captors make disappointed noises and look round angrily at you, as if it was your fault and the dwarf has collapsed. You must act quickly, will you? Close the door, draw your sword, stride over to the dwarf, give him a jab with your sword, and put on an evil laugh for the torturers. I mean, we've got 14 stamina. I think we could probably take him. I think we just draw our sword and just have at him, eh? Alright, let's do it. Draw your sword and try and fight the creatures. 19, okay. Right, these two evil creatures are goblins. They attack you one at a time. So G1, G2. So the first one's got 5 and 5, and the other one has got 5 and 6. Alright, so let's try and take these out speedily. I reckon we can do this pretty easily. Goblins aren't that much for generally heroes, so let's just see how it goes. So we got 5. Right. Oh. Okay. So he got 9 and I got 5. So actually he beats me there, so that's me down to 12. Alright, that did not go well. Come on. Okay, that's better. Alright. I beat him. Stab him good, so that brings him down to 3. Come on, come on. Just want to smash this goblin's face in. 4 and 3. Cool, I beat him again. He's on 1 point. You take him out. No. Okay, that's me down again to 10. Not good. Fair play, Goblin, fair play. You seem to be a bit stronger than I thought you'd be. Oh no. That's 4, 8. That's 12. And he has 15. Okay, he beats me again, so I'm down to 8. That was a 5, but we won't count that because that's beyond the table. Okay, so he gets 5, 6, 7. Plus 8, 9. So he gets 12. I get 12. Okay, so we draw. So I think that's a stalemate. So we'll do it again. Come on, just take him out, take him out, take him out, take him out. Oh, same. Oh my god. That is 4 ones. Luckily, we got more skill, so we bring him down to 0. That is called a close shave. Right, Gillette close shave. Right. Let's get our sword and take this guy out. So this is the second one now. He's got a skill of 5 still. Okay. Okay, 10 and 11. So we beat him. Alright, so he's down to 4. Nice, again, we beat him. So that's down to 2. You maybe have more health, but you are a weaker boy. And again, nice. Alright, that's just an easy kill. So that's 0. Alright, that's 2 of them dead. You cut down the dwarf. He is, as you guessed, dead. Oh, God. Just wasted my time and effort. Going through the pockets of the goblins, you find a large piece of sweet-smelling cheese. If you wish to take this with you, add it to your pack and leave the room northwards. Okay, sweet-smelling cheese. Might as well take it. Never know when some nice smelly cheese might come in handy. 303. You arrive at the end of the passage, where it meets another going east-west. So you ride, and you come to essentially a T-junction. But an iron portcullis blocks your way, and no amount of charging is going to budge it. On the wall to your right are 2 levers, and it seems likely that these levers have something to do with the raising of the portcullis. Do you wish to pull the right lever or the left? Let's go for the right. 1 to 8. You hear a deep rumbling noise, and the ground begins to shudder. Slowly and noisily the portcullis rises into the ceiling. You may now walk to the junction. Will you turn west or east? Well, we've been going west so far, so we may as well keep on the same route. So, yes, let's go west. Alright, and I think that is a good place to leave it for this read-through. Thank you for listening, and yeah, hopefully see you in the next one. It will be brought out shortly. Keep an eye on my page. Alright, see ya, and catch you in the next video.